La realtà è che se tu volessi, tu potresti fare più soldi, potresti vivere meglio e soprattutto dovresti volere più soldi con uno scopo nobile. Per cosa guadagni questi soldi? Per chi guadagni questi soldi?
All right. So we discussed the topic with Daniel, like, okay, Joe, you should talk about unshakable leadership. Can I be straight to you? Can I be straight to the point with you today? Like, no jokes, no ha. Can I just talk directly to your heart? All right, what I've seen today is a bunch of people, majority of you are really weak. No, being truthful, I see people, there's a change in the speaker and majority of the room goes out to take a coffee. What are these people doing? There's a shift in the speaker and they go out to take a coffee. People go out for a cigarette. Tonight, when I used to go to events, attending events, I was front lines. That's my number one rule, never sit in the back seats. Never, ever. How much did you pay? $100? $100 to sit front lines and you're not front lines. I'm like,
take a big step back and literally fuck your.
What are these people doing? So when I used to go to events, I was front lines, okay, here, blah, 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 blah. And when I went out from the room, I was going home. I didn't go for a gin tonic, I didn't go for a drink, I didn't go for a yacht club, party, whatever. I was going home, blah, 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 blah. I don't have the money to buy the front line seats, You know why? Because while you attend the event, you don't make money. What do you mean? You should be here, and I should see you not, hanging around with people, laughing with people. You should be here, and while you go to the toilet, you shouldn't send 10 voice notes. You know what I mean? Hey bro, I'm at this event, blah, 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 blah. Prospecting, hey Nico, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. This is what successful people do. They can't do one thing at a time. It's impossible. When I eat, I'm learning Spanish. While I'm eating, I'm listening Spanish podcasts. So with the right hand, I have the fork. I'm eating. With the AirPods, I'm listening to Spanish. And with the left hand, I'm writing the words I don't know. Let me be truthful with you. From now to the next 3 to 5 years, it's going to be a hard time for lots of people here and outside of here. If here, if we're going to have hard times, imagine the people outside of the room. Woo. But trust me, the next 3 to 5 years for who's in business, network marketing, not network marketing, real estate, insurance, whatever the case may be, it's going to be hard. Because if you don't shift, if you don't change, if you don't adapt, you're going to be killed. That's the truth. That's why it's 6 years for me in the industry, 6 years. That's why I always laugh when I see people making 10 grand a month and they feel like, Jesus Christ, I'm making 10 grand a month. And I'm laughing so much, 20K, I'm 22K, 22K, okay, it's fine. Let's break this down for a second. How much does it cost to lease a Ferrari, the fuel? How much is it to live in a fucking penthouse here in Miami? Big penthouse, how much? A month? 6? Okay, let's put 10. And then it's 18K, okay? Let's say you spend 5,000 on whatever, clothes a month. Let's say whatever, okay? And what else do we have? Food. So the rest in food. So it's 15, 23, it's 7,000 in food, divided by 30 days, how much is it? So let's say you see somebody outside now today, and he's driving a Ferrari. You think, oh man, this must be really successful. It's not a big deal. You know what I'm impressed by? The business model behind. How healthy and how long-term is the business this person is doing. How long can this money be sustained for? How long can this money be sustained for? Why? Why I laugh when I see Rolex people, let's say, because my mind always goes okay, let's see you in 10 years. Because people, you gotta think long term, and they don't think long term. That's the truth. You gotta think long term. 5 years from now, disappear. That's what I see. Weak people. Sorry for letting you down, but let's talk about unbreakable leadership, unshakable leader. What is an unshakable leader? Sometimes when people ask me questions, I'm I was just working crazily 18 hours a day. I started my social media 3 years ago, didn't know anything. I was posting myself from Pinterest pictures, stuff, and I'm here today. So why don't you just be yourself, and when you go to sleep, you know how much you're working? Why don't you just be yourself and express yourself? I'm in pink today. And then you see people saying, but people judge me, and if I make that kind of money and I don't drive a cool car, people are gonna judge me. I'm poor little guy. I'm why are you still interested in people judging you? Where's your focus going? I don't have a car. I don't have a car because I live in Dubai. I travel the world. I'm always traveling. Okay, always traveling. in my own city in Italy, I have a pink scooter. If you follow me on IG, you will see that. It's called Jessie, okay? It's my first and ultimate love. Like, she will never betray me, so she's always staying there. I paid the motorcycle $1,500, and I painted all, and the painting costed me $1,000, so almost more than the moto itself. And I'm feeling like a G, you know, driving in Italy, like with my motorcycle ping. Everybody looks at you, especially when you have a man behind you. They look at you like, whoa, whoa. But when you have a woman, they're like, whoa. You know, times two. Don't be like everybody else, you know, like percentages, 95%, 5%, blah, 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 all this crap. Yeah, it's real, and it's also real in this room. So when I think about those percentages, so 95 and 5, you know, Kiyosaki thing, blah, blah, blah. I also think that in that 5%, there's a 95% that is not gonna be in this 5% anymore in 5 years. So these are gonna be replaced by another that goes into this bucket. Okay? So, don't be like everybody else in this room. Like, check everybody here. Don't be like everybody else.